All right. Hey, yo, this is another video. So let's go. Well, this is where we're at. We at another Indian mound. I really don't remember the actual name of it. It's another one out in, I'm probably going to give you the name of it when I'm walking somewhere because they'll have the name on like a board. But I did a lot of individual, of course, it's a large area, as you can see. Like it goes very far around. And I just zoom, of course, as you just saw, I'm just zooming in so you can see how much it really is out here like that. So I just wanted to give you a little showing of what's going on, and so you can see what it is, you know. So yeah, I did just finished what I was supposed to be doing out here, but now I'm actually going to start walking down the pyramid, as what they call it, the mounds. Well, you know, they call it the mounds. I call it mounds some at a time, but all mounds are pyramids. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just give you a look of everything while I'm going down of it. And I walked around a lot, mainly in the grass, you know. So so I just wanted to get my own feel, not just be on like the beaten path or the concrete path what they had put out here. So you see. So as you can see, as further I'm going down, it's like two more I ran across before coming to this one. This was the last. I saw this. This is the one I knew about, but I didn't know it was more around here. So I just wanted to walk around and see what I was gonna bump into or find on the way out here. So I was able. It was a very good thing, a successful. It was a success what I did, and I'm you know, we're gonna still keep going. This is part of a mass endeavor or a mass ritual I'm doing, and it's been incredible so far. So what I'm gonna do is take you to the next one, the next mound inside this area, this actual. They have like a few of them. I only seen like 3 of them, but they say it's like up to like 15, but I didn't see that many of them. Sometimes you'll see like smaller ones that, you know what I'm saying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the name of this place. Okay, this one is Saul's Mound right here. This is 72 feet. So I didn't read any of this stuff. I was just going and doing my work or whatever. So I'm gonna read this one. Saul's Mound is the central mound of the Pinson. That's right. It's the Pinson Mounds. Okay, so I'll put that in the name, of course. That's probably why y'all clicked on it anyway. All right, this ceremonial mound is 72 feet tall and has 4 corners that point to the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. One hypothesis suggests at the top of this mound was the observation point for observing the summer solstice and equinox sunrises. We hope that you too will be intrigued by the wonder of this special moment. Okay. Oh, I didn't fall. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed up time for the sake of y'all watching this. So this is what it looks like when I was at 72 feet right there. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is go to that next close one. I was the smaller one I was just at, but I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, record and pause, and then so you can speed up the time. So you guys gonna be seeing, or just in the middle of me just walking around to the next one. All right. Here's one right here. And how it comes across right here. So as it goes down right here. So you see, just because it's not as large as the other one I was just on, it has its purpose, and it is also a mound, or what I call a pyramid. It is one. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that one, and it's another one I'm gonna go to, and I'm gonna cut this one short because most of the ones I've been doing for the last ones, making it for like 20 minutes, but this is a large complex or a large compound. You know what I'm saying? So and it kind of spread out. So let me get you to that the next one. All right, and go to the next one. 516. The number is 156, but 156 is the number of Babylon. So Babylon, they say the scarlet woman from Babylon, but Babylon is Babalon. Okay, and that's a deity you can find in Samaria, Iraq. It used to be called Persia at one time. So, but yeah, but here's the other mound I was at. I was on too also while I was walking through the whole throughout the grass. But you can see all this is like nobody's really been walking on it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been walking on the trail they give you or the beaten path. I did a little bit when I was in between the trees, trying to just doing what I was doing, but mainly all in the grass. But yeah, this is one right here too also, and like every one of them have their own reasons for being. So I just wanted to give you an overview or a look of what it is like, because I wouldn't have seen that because I was walking around. I'm like, man, like I was like, man, what is this? Or like, I just wanted to make sure I saw things that I didn't know that was there. I just thought it was that big one, that 72-foot one. And so when I saw it, I was like, man, it just shows the progress, and like it's not the progress they put out here is like they always made advancements. So you see like the smaller ones, like right here, then you'll see that large one. That's right. You know, when I showed you that 72-foot, you actually see the outline behind the trees, like right there, there, boom, 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 right there. That's the 72-foot one I was just showing you at the beginning when I was on top of when I started the video. So the reason why I really knew about this mound in the first place was because of Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett, he had told us about this mound a while back, like in a lecture, a lecture he had, a few lectures actually, and he had did some certain rituals with it. And when he did it, he used the book of the law. So the book of the law, it gives you a lot of different things that's actually going on in the year in this time frame we're living in now, like the 2021 or 2021, 2020, when all these different things was occurring, like with the diseases and all of that. So that's all. But yeah, when he was talking about it, he had used the book of the law. You can use that book, like certain books, as, what do you call them? You can use them as a ritual format. Just like you'll have like, I'm gonna use one that nobody really be just talking about like that. The Goetia. Nobody really just talk. I remember he brought those up. Like a lot of these ones, we need to start reaching for ones that we don't really know of. And like even the ones we do know of, because remember, the ones we do know of, those are the ones that are very saturated. Like a lot of people in the world are using them and putting their hands on them. So I'm only talking to the people I want to get the information to. The highly melanated people, so-called black people, so-called African American people. Because the people in the highly melanated people in America, we're the culmination of, or the mixing of the greatest of the greats of all around the world of people, because there's people all around the world, India, Asia, the Pacific Islands, what else? Australia, everywhere, every continent, every country we were at, even out in Switzerland and Germany, you have people that look like us everywhere. So that's why I say you can never discount anything. So get your hands on a lot of different texts and magical texts that will propel you. You know what I'm saying? And so you can make your mind work even faster. So if that's the case, it's actually speeding up time. Because if we speed up time, time don't exist. So when you like they say, time flies when you're having fun. If that's the case, then if we're doing this and living our life, and not to the point where we gotta meet this time frame, and meet this, meet that time, and that's the case, we don't. Then God don't exist, because God came later. If God came later, that means he came from the same place we came from, the abyss, the darkness. So if he came from the darkness, he's our child. That means you came up later from that time, from the same space we came from. But you just couldn't wait long enough to get all of your powers. So that's why God is looked at as what? A jealous God. If that's the case, if he's jealous, then that means he's going to be jealous of you, because you have the full capacity or the full power to get to what you're supposed to get to. And if you're supposed to get to what you're supposed to get to, that power is already in you. All God's gonna do is do a lot of little small things to bother you, to pick at you. It's like you got a graze or a cut, abrasion on your arm or something. You keep picking at it. It won't ever get healed fully because you keep picking at it. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna keep picking at you, like your little sore. He's gonna pick at it because it won't ever fully heal. So you gotta just deal with the shit that God is putting in front of you, and while you learning while you're down here, you're actually making God more non-existent. God wants to be prevalent and known in our lives. So like he'll cause like calamities, like you see like the whole thing in Greek mythology, when Zeus likes to cause weather to cause the people to pray to him and scream out to him and to pray and whatever, only because he feels like he's going to be losing power, because we don't need him. We don't have a need for him. So with that being said, think about this. Now, if you have a job or whatever you're doing, whatever work, whatever way you survive and make your money, thing is, just pace yourself. You're gonna go through these workplaces and go through these managers and these co-workers and try to do certain things to get you thrown off of your spiritual game or your game, in order for you can't survive anymore. If you can't survive, then you're gonna feel like, I think I need to go ahead and go back to the church or go back to the mosque or the synagogue or whatever. No, that'll never be the case. I would never, and I truly mean this with every fiber in my being, everything about me. I would never, ever pray to a coward ass God, because God is a coward, and I mean that in all likeness and everything inside of me. So anything else outside of that or outside of yourself is less than you. Anything out, so that thing needs you to acknowledge it. So God is nothing. If God is nothing, that means God is like your child. That's why I say, stop releasing or we call coming or whatever, because when you do that, when you do inside of a woman, you're actually bringing another God, or a child is considered a God. It's like, that's why I said God is our child, because God was from the darkness just like we from. But remember, everything inside your mind, your heaven is inside your mind. So if your heaven is inside your mind, the case with all of that is, don't release it. You can always, it goes down your spine and come all the way back up into through Doth and back into your brain fluid. And that brain fluid is where everything, all these deities are located. So when all those deities are located, when you lose it and you just spit it, like just shoot it out, that's so very I feel like that's very inconsiderate of ourselves, because we can't even build ourselves, like building a house without putting the west end of the house on with a few the bricks. If you didn't put the rest of the foundation on, you only got like 80% of the foundation down, then the other 20% won't, the house is gonna tip over or tilt because it's not built to its capacity to support the fullness of that house. So if you're not keeping everything in order to help yourself grow or build yourself better, then you actually becoming a detriment to yourself, and you're gonna end up having to come back here again over and over. Because us as melanated people, we have souls, and if we have souls, then they don't have souls. They're like they're the brushing of that, you know, that helps us become the better version of ourselves. We created them for that reason, in order for us to in God, in order to spend time. So I'm leaving the Pinson Mounds and 555, the Necronomicon, and that is the abyss before this physical existence existed, and we are the Necronomicon in a physical body. All right, chaos, kill a day and kill God.